I went to the mountain to ask for the truth. I spent all the gold and the wine of my youth. I asked the thunder and I asked the deep sea, who is the master of the spirit in me?
Fila kırgiyam gibi nanyulola.
It's not in the temple, it's not in the sky. It's in the hello and the soften and why. The holy is hiding in the tea and the bread, in the way that you rest your weary head. God is the neighbor, the dirt and the rain, the one who is walking you out of your
just me. I am finally free.
You traveled 10,000 miles to find the person who was already standing in your shoes. The journey wasn't to find the light, it was to realize you were the one holding the lamp.
Ancestors smile when you sit by the fire, putting an end to the more and desire. The greatest miracle is a heart that is still, bending its back to the Great Spirit's will.
You don't have to run to be holy or wise. Just look at the world with your own honor sky. Chant.
The pattern in the room, tempo, rhythmic, hypnotic, etude BPM, mood, focused, intricate, meditated. A single thread is a lonely thing to see, searching for the branch of a different tree. But when the warp and the weft begin to kiss, the chaos turns to beauty in a quiet bliss. Your sorrow is the indigo, your joy is the gold, a story in the fabric that is yet to be told.
Hold the tension, let the pattern arise between the earth beneath and the velvet sky.
We are the weaver, we are the wool, In a universe that's beautiful and full, every knot is a lesson, every gap is a grace, finding the rhythm in the middle of the space.
The mirror speeds up, becoming a blur of notes. The percussion tightens into a sharp, woody snap on every fourth beat. If you look too close, you see only the strings. Step back. The mountain is there, the river is there, the face of your father is there. Your life is not a tangle of accidents. It is a tapestry waiting for the final thread of light.
Don't fear the needle, don't fear the sting. The sharpest moments make the spirits sing. The ancestors are standing at the edge of the frame, adding the colors to the heat of your name. Nothing is wasted, no scrap is cast aside, in the great big garment where the spirits hide.
The quiet below, dragon pulse, 64 BPM, light, calm, heavy, ancient, profound. The loudest things are often the most hollow, leading paths that no wise man should follow. But the roots, they are working in the pitch black, moving the stones without breaking a back. You are a seed that is tired of the dirt, but the darkness is only protecting your hurt.
Wait for the signal, wait for the sign. The clock of the mountain is different from mine.
Deep in the belly where the iron is born, before the first light of the very first morn, the earth doesn't shout when it changes its skin. The greatest of battles are won from within.
Somebody, somebody.
Do not mistake silence for absence. The volcano is quietest before it breathes fire. The river is deepest where the surface is flat. Be like the gold, let the pressure of the earth only make you more pure. Your name was written on a pebble in the stream, long before you were a ghost or a dream. The struggle you carry isn't yours to keep. It's a gift for the ones who are currently asleep. So walk with the weight like it's made out of wings, and listen to the song that the gravity sings.
Tempo, fluid, rolling, cyclique, E-prime, mood serene, liquid, ethereal, eternal. The river doesn't fight the bend in the land. It doesn't try to grasp the pebbles and sand. It knows that the mountain is just a long sleep, and the promise of salt is a promise to keep. a drop of the ocean to hide. You are the traveler, you are the way, the light on the ripples at the end of the day. Let go of the shore, let go of the fear. The voice of the deep is the only thing here. Manao, Manao. The water you touch in the river is the last of what has passed, and the first of what is coming. You are the meeting point of every ancestor's thirst and every descendant's hope. Just flow. The stones in the bed have been smoothed by the years, washed by the laughter and washed by the tears. They don't ask the water to tell them its name. They know that the motion is always the same. Your grief is a branch that the current will take, leaving a mirror for the morning to wake. Madiba, Madiba. Everything returns, everything dissolves. Peace is the current. Madiba, Madiba. Everything returns, everything dissolves. Peace is the current. Tempo, play Chant, humble, awestruck, quiet. I try to build a tower to touch the sun, to prove to the world that I was the one. But the mountain just blinked and the wind just blew, and the tower fell down like a drop of the dew. Now I'm standing in the dirt with my head held low, learning the things that the blade of grass knows. It's okay to be nothing, it's okay to be less. In the middle of a heartbeat, learn from it less. The smallest star has the brightest heart, because it knows it's only a part. You don't have to lead, you don't have to reign, just be the water in the middle of the rain.
ocean does not boast of its depth. The sky does not brag of its height. Only the man who is empty has room to be filled by the all. Stop trying to be the sun. Be the space that allows the sun to shine.
The ancestors didn't seek the crown or the name. They just wanted to keep the flicker of the flame. They knew that a name is a heavy thing to wear, like a coat made of lead in the thin mountain air. So let go of the I and let go of the me, and sink like a stone to the floor of the sea. It's okay to be nothing, it's okay to be less. In the middle of the holy, infinite less. The smallest star is the brightest heart, because it knows it's only a part. You don't have to lead, you don't have to reign. Just be the water in the middle of the rain. And in Chin-Chin, I am not small. And in Kulu, I am not great. You are just right. Rest in the vastness, disappear. Oh, oh,
Time to throw it, shifting. तेरी भी पिया mudrap yürük listicle restorative. You've been carrying the weight of a city's ghost, losing yourself in the things you love most. But the iron and glass, they don't know your name. They don't see the flicker, they don't feel the flame. Come back to the mud, come back to the root, where the spirit is heavy with ripening fruit. Lay your forehead down against the red clay. Let the wisdom of the insects wash the worry away. We are the record, we are the stone. Never a moment truly alone. The trees are breathing in time with your chest. Lay down your hunger and find your rest. To grow tall, you must first go deep. The forest doesn't rush, yet everything is accomplished. Your scars are just the map of where the light finally broke through the bar. There is a language in the way the shadows lean, a secret conversation in the space between. You don't need a compass, you don't need a map, just the rhythm of the rain
is just stardust that learned how to stay.
Rest now, rest now.
You've spent a lifetime counting the grains of sand, trying to hold the desert in a trembling hand. But the ocean doesn't ask for a reason to be. And the wind doesn't ask for a map of the sea. Drop the heavy names that you've called yourself. Leave the who and the why on a dusty shelf. There is a music in the silence of the bone, a secret kingdom that is never shown. The world is a noise, but the soul is a hum, waiting for the traveler to finally come. Empty your cup so the rain can fall in. The end of the search is where you begin. The bird does not carry the sky on its back. The fish does not carry the river. Why do you carry the world? In the gap between your breasts, there is a doorway. Walk through it. There is nothing to bring. The stars are not distant, they're inside your eyes. A part of the fabric, a part of the skies. You are the watcher, the watched and the sight. A flicker of consciousness dreaming of light. Don't be afraid of the quiet you find. It's the only place left where the spirit is silence is not empty. It is full. tempo majestic, sweeping six to the mood epic, life victorious. A sharp, cold wind gust fades into the rhythmic plucking of Yamanga. A high, solo female voice begins a long, wavering call, a uic or ululation that echoes as if bouncing off stone walls. Inzozi ubuzi mamucho twagie from the valley floor, the mountain was a wall, a giant made of shadow daring you to fall. But step by step, the heavy world fell away, until the clouds were kneeling in the light of day. Now you look down at the paths that you fear, and see how the obstacles have all disappeared. Oh, the higher you climb, the smaller you get, until you're just a heartbeat the stars haven't met. You aren't the struggle, you are ants the climb. You're the eagle gliding on the thermal of time. The air is cold, but the vision is sweet, with the whole of the kingdom laid out at your feet. Up here, there are no borders. There are no names for the rivers or the trees. From this height, even your greatest sorrow is just a tiny ripple on a silver lake. Hold this clarity. Do not let the dust of the lowlands blind you when you return. The rocks don't remember the names of the kings. They only remember the songs the wind sings. You brought up a heart that was heavy as lead, but you're leaving with wings and a halo tail. Everything you needed was already there, hidden in the rhythm and the mountain air. The Nanga plays a final cascading run of notes. The sound of the high wind returns, but it sounds peaceful now, like a long sigh. In Zozi, The view is yours. Don't look back. Just breathe. Tempo, walking pace, steady, mood empowering, grounded, timeless. You try to bury the seed in the dark, forgetting the seed carries a spark. You are the harvest of 1,000 prayers, the breath of the elders on the stairs. The path isn't lost, it's just overgrown by the seeds of the doubts that you have sown.
Cold.
Say mama, response like the baobab reaches. Tazama, response what the silence teaches. We are the weaver, we are the thread, walking the line where the spirits tread. Sky is a mirror, the earth is a drum. Listen to the kingdom that is yet to come. Stronger than the mountain, deeper than the well. Your ancestors didn't survive the storm just so you could be a shadow. They gave you their name so you could write your own story in the stars. Time is a circle, not a straight line. The ancient wisdom and the new design. Don't look for the truth in a mirror's glass. Look in the eyes of the people who pass. For every soul is a library of light, waiting for someone to read through the night. Kumbuka, Kumbuka, you are the bridge, you are the flame. They know your heart, they know your name.
Kumbuka, remember. Kumbuka.
You are the bridge, you are the flame. They know your heart, they know your name.
Simama.
Response like the baobab reaches. Tazama, response what the silence teaches. We are the weaver, we are the thread, walking the line where the spirits tread. Sky is a mirror, the earth is a drum. Listen to the kingdom that is yet to come. See mama,
The word that stays. You're towing mid-tempo. Ethereal, nostalgic, rhythmic.
the wind is a library of things unsaid. The dreams of the living and the songs of the dead. Nothing is lost when it leaves your throat. It's a message of salt in a wooden boat. The shout are circling forever the skin of the earth. It's the word that stays when the speaker is gone, the light of the spirit that carries the dawn. You're talking to ghosts and you're talking to stars, healing the world and its ancient scars. Listen to the silence, it's louder than sound. The wisdom of ages is rising from the ground. Engbomi, Mongber. The ancestors are not silent. We have only forgotten how to tune the ear. Every truth you speak vibrates in the bones of the mountains. Be careful with your breath. You are writing on the air, and the air has a perfect memory. Don't think your voice is a small, lonely thing. It's a note in the chorus that the galaxies sing. Your yes and your no are the seeds of the new, the bridge that the future is walking on through. The echo is patient, the echo is kind. It brings back the treasures you left far behind. The music suddenly drops to just the whispering voices. One by one they stop, until only the mbira is left playing a three-note loop that fades into a breeze. Wangwe, speak well. Listen better. The air is listening. What word? Speak well. Listen better. The air is listening. Speak well. The air is listening. Speak The cage was a story you were told as a child, to keep the great fire from running too wild. But the bars were made of shadows and ink. They dissolved the moment you stopped to think. The horizon is calling your name like a prayer. There's a scent of the mountain in the morning air. Ooh, it's the sound of the chains falling down. The spirit is weary, and the diamond crown. No more looking back at the salt and the
is not a gift given by a hand. It is a breath taken by the lungs. You do not ask permission to be the sun. You do not ask the mountain for leave to stand.
The gate is open, it was never actually closed. The ancestors are dancing in the light of the fire, throwing the scripts of the past on the pyre. You don't owe the darkness a single more day. The shadows have melted and withered away. Your wings are not new, they were just folded tight, waiting for the heat of the ultimate light. Walk through the door, the win is yours. Go.
Don't pull, heavy grounded. Mood, ancient, sturdy, unwavering. The winds came screaming with a mouth of sand to test the spirit of the ancient land, but the tree didn't bow and it didn't run. It drank the lightning and it ate the sun. It keeps its secrets in a trunk of stone, 1,000 years of wisdom in its bone.
Oh, reach your roots into the deep, dark sky, where the water of the ages never runs dry.
Upside down miracle, standing tall, the only one who doesn't fear the fall.
The leaves may go and the rain may fail, but the heart inside is a holy grail.
Do not be fooled by the dry bark. Inside the baobab there is a river. Inside your silence there is a song to survive the drought. You must learn to store the rain within your own soul. Be your own well.
The ancestors carved their names in the sand, leaving a legacy in the mountains' laugh. You are the fruit of a tree that won't die, bridge between the dirt and the endless sky. So stand your ground when the seasons turn. There is nothing left for the fire to burn.
is deep, the soul is wide. Stay.
Tan silami ba maniban si hamba You've been running from the ghost that follows your feet in the heat of the noon and the dust of the street. But the shadow is only the proof of the light, the silent twin that gives you your sight. Stop trying to kill what was meant to be known. You can't harvest the seeds that you haven't yet sown. Oh, invite the shadow to sit at the fire, to tell the secrets of hidden desire. Tonight is a velvet, the day is a blade, but the soul is the beauty, the two of them made. Don't be afraid of the part that is black. It's the anchor that keeps your spirit on track.
The moon has a side that the earth never sees, yet it still pulls the tides of the seven seas. Your darkness is not a stain, it is the soil where the stars are planted. When you stop fighting the night, you finally learn how to dream.
The ancestors knew that a man is a storm with the center of peace and a chaotic form. They didn't ask for the clouds to depart, they asked for the lightning to wake up the heart. So wrap your darkness around you like silk and drink from the moon like a bowl of cold milk.
The two are one. The dance is done. Behold. The two are one. The dance is done. Behold.
Echoes in the mile, tempo swaying, 85 BPM, mood celestial, and just splendid, I'm ready. If you sit very still in the tall green grass, you can hear the centuries as they pass. Oh, the soul does doesn't speak in a human tongue. It sings the songs that the wind has hung.
We are the dream that the earth
is dreaming, a flicker of light, a silver streaming.
Deep in the narrow, the truth is plain. The sun is coming to kiss the rain.
A sudden shift to high energy polyrhythmic drumming, but muffled as if heard through water high. Clear female harmonies cut through. The shadows grow long, but they do not bite. They are only the garments of the light. Forgive the mountain for standing tall. Forgive the leaf for its golden fall. Your purpose isn't written in a book of stone. It's the warmth in your hand when you're not alone. To love, to love, feel the voices breathing through you. Don't hold your breath.
The alchemist's blood, heavy mid-tempo, mood grilly, powerful, sacred. We were born in the heat, we were tempered in the cold, to turn the heavy lead into a spirit of gold. Every scar on your shoulder is a beautiful design, a map of the struggle that made you divine. Aim bold. Oh, the fire doesn't hurt when you know who you are. You're the iron of the earth and the light of a star. Strike while the heart is beginning to glow. Let the old venom hurt yourself finally go. The forge is the place where the heroes are made, in the heat of the light, in the cool of the shade. Oh, strike! Strike! Ha! Do not curse the heat! The heat is the only thing that makes the rigid soul flexible. Your ancestors were the masters of the flame. They didn't just survive the furnace, they became the fire. What are you making with your heat? The anvil is steady, the furnace is bright. We're forging a vision in the middle of the night. You are the sword and the plow and the ring, the humble servant and a hidden king. The metal remembers the shape of the hand that held it together when it couldn't stand even. Oh, the fire doesn't hurt when you know who you are. You're the iron of the earth and the light of a star. Strike while the heart is beginning to glow. Let the old turn you rig yourself finally go. The forge is the place where the heroes are made, in the heat of the light, in the cool of the shade. Seek out! Try! You have marimba silence. You are breathing the air of a king who fell, and the slave who sang by the lonely well. It's the same oxygen, the same blue sky, the same silver moon watching eons go by. We are just vessels for a wind that won't stop. From the deepest trench to the mountain top. Let it go, let it out, let it rise. The spirit is wider than the reach of your eyes. We are the flute that the great one plays, lost in the notes of 1,000 days. It's a borrowed breath, so use it to sing of the beauty that every heartbeat can bring. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. Do not hold your breath in fear. The air is the only thing we truly share. It has been in the lungs of lions and the petals of lilies. To breathe is to participate in the entire history of the living.
Don't worry about the dust you'll become. The dancer is gone, but leave the drum. The words that you speak, let them be like the rain, to soften the soil and to quiet the pain. For the wind doesn't care about titles or gold, only the warmth of the stories you've told. Let it go, let it out, let it rise. The spirit is wider than the reach of your eyes. We are the flute that the great one plays, lost in the notes of 1,000 days. It's a borrowed breath, so use it to sing of the beauty that every heartbeat can bring.
Not bad. It was never yours to keep, only yours to use. Exhale.